Some people fall in love at the airport, some people fall in love in school, some people fall in love in the mall. Me, I fell in love 5 houses away from my father's compound. Every day after school was boring. My friends would stop at the bus stop, laughing, just flying everywhere. And me, I would start my lonely walk home until one day our eyes met. This boy, his teeth were so white that I actually started suspecting that his parents must own close-up toothpaste. His eyes were slightly narrow, like he was always smiling before actually smiling. He was tall, calm. He walked like the streets paid him rent. And then he smiled at me. That was the first time in my entire life that I ever felt beautiful. And when I go home, I asked myself what brought him to our area, and most importantly, if destiny would let us meet again. I hoped. A week passed, then I saw him again. Same time, suspicious. So I adjusted my timetable. If I got to the bus stop at 4:15, I slowed down. If I got there at 4:20, I prayed I saw him. So I just mapped out 4:17 for destiny because I would definitely see him. Soon it became routine. We would walk towards each other slowly. We would smile and then say hello and pass. It wasn't in my head, guys. It was real. That hello became the highlight of my day. Then one day, he held my hand and asked my name, and then he introduced himself. His voice, even the way his lips moved while talking. I don't know if it was the diction or infatuation, but everything about that boy was perfect. Perfect. We started walking each other home. He would walk me to my house, and then I would feel bad and walk him back so he could finish his run, and then he would walk me back to my house. Love was just doing shuttle service. The only days we didn't meet were like Saturdays and Sundays, because how do you tell your mother you want to step out for destiny? Then one day, he asked me, which flat is yours? And then I pointed, and his face changed, hardened, and then he walked away. Just like that, though. 1 week, no sighting. Ha, God, I beg. From then, I stayed waiting outside like security guard in hope that I would see him. To the extent that I stayed out so late one day that my mommy dealt with me like the kind of flogging they gave me that day. Oh my God. Because in my house, love is not a feeling, no, it's a crime. Crime. Then I finally caught him. So I asked him what happened, what was going on. And then he explained that the flat I live in also belongs to his friend. Apparently, my elder brother is his friend. And that their bro code prohibits them from having anything to do with their friend's sister. So I made my case. You did not meet me through my brother. You met me through destiny. Ladies and gentlemen, case dismissed. We continued. Until one night, my brother saw us. But luckily, he didn't see his face. He only saw that I was talking with a guy. But that was enough evidence. I was punished, interrogated, and ordered to kneel until I confessed. But guess what? Love had already made me bold, but foolish. So I ran away and called him. I said to him, let's run away. But he said no. But you can come to my place. So when we got to his place, he said he couldn't let me in because his parents were strict, but not to worry that he would take care of me, which made me happy. Guys, taking care of me meant under the stairs. Yeah. He gave me blankets, wrapper, a torch, food that he sniffed out, and I thought to myself, this is romance. Ladies and gentlemen, around 2 a.m., I felt something. You guys, do you know that rats don't just bite? They actually, literally bite and blow. I woke up to the sensation of pain and betrayal. My blood said, this is not Romeo and Juliet's baby. That night, under the staircase, I learned something very important. Love is really sweet, but accommodation is sweeter. The next morning, I went back home, collected fresh punishment, got treated, and slowly distanced myself because sometimes reality is the rat that bites you into maturity.